Welcome to Byron's Wild World, starring Byron Fairchild as Byron, Byron Fairchild as Tom McFowlery, Robert Holland as Robert, Quentin Hitchcock as the Mayor of Hargis, Glenn Reeves as Tom Zimmer.
Hargis City Hall? Oh no. Let me get directly back with you. I'll call Tom McFowlery. He'll know precisely how to deal with this.
Byron! Byron! Wake up! Someone's calling from the States! Byron! Byron! Wake up! Somebody's calling from the States!
Robert, who is it?
I don't know. It's very important.
Hello? Are you serious? I'll be on the next flight over. Robert, pack your bags.
Oh, we're going to the States. Oh, okay, my friend.
The following is based on actual events.
The question here, Tom, is can you make it happen?
I can make it happen. You know I got the labs. You know I discovered DNA evidence back in 1997 that had the Cucimimus involved, right? All them other paleontologists and cryptozoologists, all they found was bone. Guess what Tom found? Tom found live DNA buried down in the Hargis Mountain. I can take my lab, infuse it with the DNA that I found, and create a living, breathing Sukkah.
You can make it happen. I'll make it worth your while, Tom.
You better make it worth my while. This is your last favor.
All right.
And by the way, I need a city council seat if you got one.
I can do it.
Thank you, sir. Now let's jam to Leonard Skinner and drink some beers.
Hell yeah!
Cucimimus history.
Sukkah.
The Cucimimus is a dinosaur that lived approximately 120 million years ago during the Middle Hargisian period. It was first discovered in 1997 by a man named Tom McFowlery. The beast's mystery is only exceeded by its power. The dinosaur was about 36 feet long, 12 feet wide at the hips, and weighed around 5 tons. An interesting fact about the Cucimimus is that its first name means crocodile, because its skull is very much like the skull of a Hargis crocodile. The primary diet for the Cucimimus at the time was beavers and beaver families. A single Cucimimus could take out over 100 Hargis beavers in one sitting. Its snout contains 120 teeth, seemed to be perfect for catching beavers and destroying beaver huts. Now we'll jump to today's times. It's said that Tom McFowlery, the same man who discovered the Cucimimus back in 1997, extracted bits of DNA from the bone and has created a living, breathing Cucimimus right in the Hargis community. Some would call it a scientific paleontological breakthrough, but for the residents of Hargis, this means only one thing. the beaver population, which Hargis community thrives on, will be diminished if something isn't done.
Robert, what is that?
Cucimimus piss. We gotta draw him in somehow.
Sukkah piss?
That's right, Cucimimus piss.
Did you buy that off the black market? I've not seen any in ages.
No, I drawed it myself.
Robert's brought out Sukkah piss that he says he's extracted himself from a beast in the past.
That's right.
You like that?
Oh, it's not too bad, my friend.
If we're going to try to get the Sukkah, one of us has to be covered in urine. And it's going to be you, mate.
Oh, my God. Cucimimus piss. That's some strong stuff, my friend.
Robert, do you think that we should interview some of these Hargis residents?
I believe we should. Maybe we can get some good information from them.
All right. Where should we begin at?
I guess over this way.
All right, let's head. Have you had any beavers gone out of your pond?
I've had like 12 missing, killed.
12 beavers
12.
out of one pond?
12
What
of
do you
them.
reckon's caused it?
I don't have any idea. The Cucimimus, I think.
The Sukkah, that's exactly what we thought, Robert. The Sukkah, have you spotted the Sukkah in the area?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
So usually you have about 12 beavers here in this pond.
I have seen 12, and I've called and tried to get help, and I've called the neighbors and everybody, and they ain't been nobody that tried to help me do anything.
Everybody at Hargis has had beavers killed lately.
Now, that's what the neighbors tell me.
All right.
I've lived in Hargis all my life, and I ain't never had this many beavers killed. Now, I sure wish somebody'd help me do something about it. There's only one person I know that's ever killed a Cucimimus, and that's Tom McVallery.
All right. We're here with the Hargis resident, Bo Tom. Bo Tom's told us that he's seen a Sukkah outside of this cabin. We're going to spend the night in this cabin tonight to try to locate the Sukkah. When's the last time you think you've seen him, Bo?
It's been a month or more, I guess.
All right. Was you smoking any peyote when you seen
Well,
this?
not that much.
Not that much peyote, just a little bit?
Yeah.
Was you taking mushrooms at all?
Well, I don't want to.
All right.
All right.
Me and Robert's going to have to camp out here tonight in search of the Sukkah. Could you tell us how big it was? Was it about 26 foot long and 12 feet wide with a snout of a gator?
Yeah, it was every bit that big.
Have you seen any nests in the area?
No, not that I know of. There's some cliffs around here that they could be nesting in, and nobody'd ever know it.
Have you seen any loose beaver balls not attached to the beaver in the area?
No, but I've smelled them.
He smelled beaver balls all over the area, folks. We're going to camp out here tonight, comb the area, do some nighttime surveillance. We'll get right back with you guys.
This is my beaver dog. He can smell the sack of a beaver a mile away. Byron, have you ever heard of magic mushrooms?
Now we'll take a quick commercial break.
We're coming to you here today to ask every one of you to donate 10 cents to the Sukkah relief effort. For every 10 cents that you donate, one beaver is saved.
And that's a lot of beavers.
That's a lot of beavers in Hargis, mate. Just let it tug at your heartstrings a little. Let it tug at your heartstrings and think about it. Donate that 10 cents for the Cucimimus relief effort. Call 1-800-HARGIS. That's 1-800-HARGIS.
And we thank you, because 50 beaver balls, that's a lot of balls.
That's a lot of balls in one day. Think about it. For every Cucimimus out there, 50 beavers die. The balls are floating everywhere. Tug at your heartstrings.
Please donate.
Now back to the show.
All right, guys, we've got an ancient Hargis artifact right here. Seems it looks like some sort of pottery from the ancient times of Hargis. I don't know what it's used for, but I'm sure that right there is worth some money. Look here, here's part of it as well. Looks like some sort of box. It's got a name on it. Water line. Who knows what this is? Robert, do you have any idea?
It's a shitter.
A shitter?
A shitter.
Robert, you just let me handle an ancient shitter. Damn you! Spotted something up in this tree right here. Try to get a little bit closer to it. If I can. I can see it right up there.
Robert, it's a group of Hargisian fruit bats up here. These are an endangered species down here in Hargis. There's about 9 of them, I reckon. These are from the Stone Coalian period. They're prehistoric, I'll tell you. This is a rare find right here, Robert.
Me and Robert's found a cave of what's obviously something prehistoric. This cave is no man-made cave. We found it at the end of Hargis, near an abandoned mine. There's prints all over the place, folks. This right here is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on Byron's Wild World. Alright guys, we've just discovered what looks to be a Sukkah Egypticus lair, or cave some would call it. Robert, right here, I've got the camera on him because this is a monumental find, I'll tell you. Show him, Robert, see what you found down there. Oh my God, that looks just like a Sukkah Egypticus claw.
There's a little one beside it.
A little one too, they're breeding, Robert. They're breeding, Robert. This is a monumental find, I'll tell you. Robert,
Oh, my friend.
have you ever seen anything like this, Robert?
Oh, this is my second one, I think. We found the one before. This is the second one.
Robert,
And the little baby.
turn around and look at the camera, Robert.
Oh, this is a good find, my friends. Very good. Somewhere in this creek, I smell the balls of a beaver.
Tom Zimmer, his main goal is to develop an antivenom.
Yes.
He's been struck by the Sukkah last week.
Yes.
See, it's pretty
Nasty,
bad medicine.
Bad
Nasty.
medicine.
Bad medicine.
Bad medicine. He could eat you if he wanted to because you're crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Don't you
never know
remember
it.
in the book of paleontology when Tom McFallery said that the animal was not poisonous?
I believe he lied.
I believe
think
that we're
so,
making
because
findings that the
he's a
Sukkah
nasty
could be
mouth. He never
poisonous.
brushes his teeth.
He must have been bit before himself.
Yeah,
he's
that's
gone
right.
a little
He's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's crazy now. Yes, exactly.
Alright guys, me and Robert's on the river right here with the lead of Tom Zimmer. Tom's lived in Hargis for years and he spotted the Sukkah recently. Robert, tell him what you've tasted here in the water.
Beaver balls. I've swimmed all over this river and I can still smell the smell of them.
There's beaver scent all over the tops of the river, which is a good sign, but we haven't seen one beaver yet. That means the Sukkah has most likely taken out most of the population here in Hargis.
That's right.
You've seen beaver balls all over this river floating.
Yeah.
It's obvious and clear evidence of the Sukkah.
Beaver balls.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sukkah
We've been out here about 7 hours this morning
Yes.
in search of the Sukkah. We've came very close. This is the closest we've ever been, folks.
We seen one even jump in the river back away.
Well, we didn't see it, Rob. We heard it. We heard it. We
We
can't.
seen the ripples though.
He's seen one. He even
And
got
I
bit
believe
by
I saw
one.
his tail.
I believe he saw his tail.
You seen its tail?
Yeah, there's the left.
Like one. Can we get
What is that right there? Oh God, the boat's rocking! The boat's rocking! Oh, Robert just fell!
We're being attacked! We're being attacked! Sukkah. Out see it!
What's that?
No, my friend, I've got to drag him out of here.
Robert, are you gonna eat that minnow?
I'm hungry, man. I need some vitamins.
Bring it up here, Robert. Let's see that. Robert, you got to. Oh, there he flopped out of the mouth. Open up to show. That's a live minnow right there. Robert's a survivalist and a cryptozoologist. He survives out in the woods for days at a time by eating things like this. Let's see him there, Robert. Did you swallow him? You still got fish particles in your mouth. There goes a little bit on the side. Robert! How many times have I told you not to jump in those waters, Robert? You've got a crab on your nipple again.
There's a scent in the air down here in Hargis. It smells like maybe it's Cucimimus piss or something. It's just a flagrant smell of gas. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out.
Alright guys, we've discovered what's obviously Tom McFallery's DNA laboratory right here. Robert, what did he tell you about this?
He told me this lab was up here in Hargis here somewhere, up here in these woods.
Right here's the DNA laboratory that he's obviously made the Sukkah with. Robert, we've discovered the laboratory where the Sukkah was produced through DNA testing. Do you think that Tom McFallery's involved?
Blast, we've been discovering evidence all over Hargis.
That's very true, Robert. How many laboratories do you think are in Hargis?
I don't know. So far we have found 2, I believe.
The only laboratories that are known to exist in Hargis are methamphetamine laboratories. Robert, did you hear that in the woods?
Yes, I did.
Run! Robert, don't go into the long grass! Not into the long grass! I'll tell you what, we discovered the beast all right. It's not who you were expecting. Me and Robert's got a chopper on the way. We finally found the road. We're heading back for now. But guess what? It's not over. The story is not over. Robert suffered injuries he'll never recover from, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
This Sukkah will be back to get you.
No. My friend.
No, please, no.
My dear friend Robert.